Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. I'll give it just a few seconds for people to pop in, but we are going to dive into today's topic. I am so excited. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to talk about this. So I'll just give it a few seconds. And if you guys are here, can you please say hi in the chat or give me an emoji, give me something so that I know that the chat is actually working today because we had technical difficulties during the last live video. But if you're here, please say hello in the chat. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. If you're able, please say hello in the chat. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop into this live video. So hi guys, my name is Felicia. I'm a physical therapist and a health and wellness coach who's actually documenting her journey to I'm restoring my own health and I'm documenting it here on the channel. I am currently on a 100-pound weight loss journey. I've currently lost about 45 pounds and I'm just here to inspire you guys along the way. Yes, I can see you in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So in today's video, we are going to talk about why now is the most important, not even the most important, it's the best time. This is literally the best time to start your weight loss journey. So first, I just want to talk about 3 days ago, I uploaded a reel to Instagram, to IG. And I was just kind of talking about how I had seen a lot of things flying around the internet about people that are just now starting their weight loss journey and how they're going to be in the way. I know it was meant to be kind of joking and funny or whatever, but how they were going to be in the way of those that were already, serious about their health and those that had been on the journey for a while. So I was just basically created in that reel. I'll go back and link it in the description box here. But I was just basically saying how I am so proud of the people, you guys that have decided to take control of your health. I am just so proud of you for that. But so my Instagram, the platform's not that large. To be honest, I really haven't tried to grow it. But I just felt like whoever needed to hear it, would hear it. It would land where it was supposed to land. Well, yesterday, Lord have mercy. So I uploaded a YouTube short. And I was just saying, it was kind of like a jokey one because I can recall before when I first started my weight loss journey many years ago, you've been eating healthy and you've been working out and you've been doing everything that you feel you should be doing, especially that first or second week or even first month of the year, and you don't see any changes. And basically I was just saying don't give up, you can do this. I promise you something's happening, changes are happening, don't give up. That was the entire gist of the YouTube short that I uploaded yesterday, and I also uploaded it to my Instagram reels as well. However, I am not one to go at people, but let me tell you guys something. And I'm not even going at this guy because I actually think that I appreciate the comment because it needed to be said so that I can bring forth what we need to talk about here today. So the first comment that came through on that video, I'm going to read it to you. It says, because basically the reel talks about you've been working out all of 2023, you're not seeing changes, blah, blah. So the comment says, all 2023, it's been 6 days, dude. You people are the ones who come and clog up the gym in January. You're just making it hard on the people who actually care about their bodies and don't need a special date or year to work out. Don't do it unless you're serious. So I responded back laughing emojis, of course, because I thought it was funny. Because obviously, this person doesn't know me. It's not, I don't take it as being malicious or whatever. I actually think that it was very courageous of this individual to do what he's allowed to do. He's allowed to speak his mind, to say what he feels. And I appreciate it because, again, it gave us the topic for today's video. So I said, did you even read the caption? I've been on this journey for over a year, but thanks, sir. I love how inspiring you are to those that are clogging up the gym. Thank God that there's not too much traffic in my garage because you guys know that I tend to work out at home. And I could have easily ignored this the way that I do a lot of other comments. I just tend to ignore them and let them be. However, here on this platform, I can't allow that. I have clients, I have friends, I have patients that are just now starting their weight loss journeys, or they're just now starting their, some people don't even need to lose weight. They're just trying to become a healthier version of themselves. And they're just starting like at the beginning of this year. And I refuse to allow comments like that, or comments like, I mean, it's okay if you see them in other places, but to see them on my platform, that's a no. We're not tolerating it at all. Because here's the thing. I remember what it was like to first start my journey. Like I can remember like even having to create like money in my budget to be able to get the foods that I needed, to get the things that I felt like I needed in order to successfully do my journey. I remember what it was like to have to literally sit down like with my planner and create time and space in my life so that I can actually focus on getting in my workouts, getting in my meal preps, you know. So I know that there are other people out there that are trying to do the same thing. And the last thing you need to hear is that you're the reason the gyms are over flooded, or you're the reason, like, no, no. Anytime, and I want you guys to hear me well, anytime that you decide to be a better version of yourself, when you decide to take your health in control of your hands, I listen, congratulations, because it's not an easy decision. It's not, and it's not an easy decision to make and also to stay consistent with. So I applaud you guys so much. If you're new to the channel here, you can go back and you'll see where I've lost like over 40 something pounds. This journey is not easy, but it's doable. And what you'll get here at Happily Ever After Living with Felicia is I like to show you guys like the real life. This is a real life weight loss journey. If you're looking for a quick fix, like this isn't the channel for it, but this is truly a channel where we're healing ourselves from the inside out to become the better version of ourselves. I can guarantee you that once you start to heal yourself, the weight will also release itself. My goal here is to help people release weight, get healthy while living happy. I don't believe that you have to wait until you hit that goal weight until like you can finally live happy. No, you can definitely live happy along the way. So I'm just gonna pause right here. Oh, yes, exactly. So I'm sure, like, yeah, I'm sure he was a little upset, which it doesn't, things like that don't even bother me at all. But I just know that there are a lot of people that are not as confident in their journey right now as I am, because sometimes it takes doing the same thing over and over and, you know, keeping those promises to yourself to where you finally like build up that confidence. Like, yeah, I'm here to win it. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that are not at that place yet. And I just don't want them to be discouraged. If that is you, I do not want you to be discouraged by comments like that. You know, like just keep going. You can definitely do this. So my mom is here. Hi, mom. Yes, Kanisha's here. Yes, self-love. Hi. Yes, keep pushing and inspire. Absolutely. That is the goal, and that's what we're going to do here. But you guys, I have notes because we've got to talk about some real stuff. So you guys know that as a physical therapist and health and wellness coach, many times I'll share with you guys like based upon my personal experience on this weight loss journey. And sometimes I'll share with you guys like from a professional aspect. Today, we're going to do both. Okay. And I promise not to make it boring. So if you can just hang in there, I promise you that you'll find like some knowledge that you probably didn't know before, but you'll also find some encouragement, some tips. Like just hang with me. And you guys keep dropping messages in the chat, and I'll be sure to check in like whenever I need to pause for a moment, get some water, or have a drink of coffee or something. So let's just chat a little bit. All right. So I want to talk to you guys about why now is like the best time to start your weight loss journey or your health and wellness journey if you haven't already. I know that many of you guys have already started your journeys, but I can tell you that even like the people that have been on the journeys before, even us, like we're tightening things up in January because that's just what you do, right? That's just what you do. All right, so let's start with the facts. Okay, here in the United States, the life expectancy rate, time over time, year after year, has continued to increase up until the last 2 years. Yes, I'm not even kidding you guys. So, according to Harvard Health, in the year 1900, the life expectancy was 47 years old. in 1900. Then in 1950, it increased to 68 years old. Then by 2019, it had risen like year over year to 79 years old. An average age of 79 years old. Of course, some people live old to be older, some people die younger, right? But that was the average. However, you guys, in 2020, it dropped to 77 years old. So by 2 years, from 79 to 77. And then in 2021, it dropped even further to just a little bit over 76 years old. Okay? 76 years old. This is literally the biggest jump that's happened over a 2 year span since the 1920s. Just think about that for a minute, okay? And I also want you guys to think about, so I'm giving you guys the average of the changes that occurred, but these numbers vary even much for specific populations. For instance, African Americans, the drop was not from 79 to 77. African American population has actually dropped 4 years, 4 years of average lifespan. So if your own mortality or your own health is like not enough of a reason to want to get in shape and get healthy and become the best, better version of yourself, like you guys, I know that a lot of people tend to come to weight loss to look better and for the vanity, but I just want you guys to stay just for the health reasons because honestly, those outweigh like anything else. So I know you might be thinking, like, okay, Felicia, like what actually caused these changes? All right. Well, so yeah, the biggest contributions, which you guys know, we just come out of a pandemic. So the biggest contributions were COVID-19, and then you also have drug overdoses. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are also aware that with COVID-19, one of the main things or one of the main causes was if you had pre-existing conditions. Okay. Stick with me. I promise I will keep this as fun and light as possible. It won't be heavy. It won't be boring. Just stick with me. All right. So, did you guys know? I'm sure many of you do. Obesity and being overweight is one of the main contributors to a lot of things that actually led to COVID-19. So if you think about it, like once you start dropping your body percentage body weight, if you're overweight or if you're obese, like you're decreasing your chances for all of these other conditions. And a few of those conditions include high blood pressure, they include like higher levels of bad cholesterol and lower levels of good cholesterol. Like if you can control your weight, then these are some things that you could avoid. You could type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease. Obesity contributes to all of these: stroke, gallbladder issues, osteoarthritis, sleep apnea, pain, like just joint pain all over, mental illness, you know. And to go along with this, you know, this alone is like, it just gives you even more inspiration to just focus in and just zoom on your health even more. Even more. I want to see what you guys are saying right now. Um, Yes, even Kenisha, who's been on her journey for a while. If you guys don't follow her channel, she's very inspiring, very motivational. She said that she even had to reset. So if you're new, like you can see for yourself, even people that have been on their journeys, because we've all had the holidays, we've had Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of those holidays. So a lot of people are resetting themselves. And Kanisha says that her health is her reason why she started her journey. Same here. Health was definitely like number one priority. And she says that in her family, high blood pressure and diabetes, like all run in her family. You know, and I just want to stick on that little area for a moment. You know, I can remember when I first started my debt free journey, like all in the financial community, everyone was talking about like why they wanted to become debt free or become first time millionaires or, you know, all of these different things, which I think is amazing. I do. But their whole thing was that they wanted to change their family tree. And I say they, but it includes me as well. There's actually a video here on the channel where I talked about why I talk about money so openly. And it's because I still want to change my family tree. I want to create generational wealth within my family. But here's the thing, guys, you can do the same thing for your health. You can change. I mean, sometimes it definitely takes like a few generations, but you can actually change the genetic code. Like, let's say, for instance, no one in your family before, ate well or paid attention to what they were eating or worked out, even like working out, or, decrease their stress levels. Like, let's say, for instance, everyone in your family or all your ancestors, everyone else lived a very hard and stressful life, and you decide that you're going to be the person to change things. Like, you're going to create a life of more structure and less stress. You can start changing your own DNA. You really can. So, like, Kanisha, what you said there about how these different things run through your family, mine too. I am not an exception. They run through my family as well. But my goal is to like start changing that. I'm trying to be a positive inspiration, not just for my children, but I take my nieces and nephews out. I want them to be more active so that, when they have kids, their kids will be more active. They'll know how to eat. They'll know how, to do things a lot better. So yes, I agree with that completely. Um, Yes, driving but listening. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So I also wanted to talk about, you guys, I want you to listen to me and listen to me well, because this is as I'm coming to you as a physical therapist that has been working in the home environment for over 15 years. Okay. So I don't want this conversation to get distracted by politics, because this is not a political debate at all. This is not Republican versus Democrat or independent. It's not. But what I need you to know is that your health is not a priority for the government. It's not. I want to say that again so you guys all get it. Your health is not a priority to the government. Okay? And I can guarantee you that Felicia's health has never popped up on the agenda of our public health leaders. They just haven't. There's a lot of like, not to get too deep, but there's a lot of policies and legislation that happens that controls, how much medications cost, how much insurance is willing to reimburse. But I can just tell you, through my years as a physical therapist, home health physical therapist, I see preventative care being reimbursed less and less, almost to zero. Okay. I can see the cost of medications rising more and more and more and more and more. Okay. So, you guys, you have to take better care of yourselves. Our government is showing us through their actions alone, not necessarily always through their words, but by their actions, that they're taking your health and they're putting it back into the hands of the individuals. Now, I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing. What I am saying, though, is that it's a big transfer from when I was first a physical therapist, and a lot of my patients definitely could rely on, not, I'm not going to say the government, but there were policies in place that protected them more, so that they were getting information from their physicians, from their doctors, from different people. I can even remember a time where there were other preventive cares that were covered. There was even a time where we were allowed to do more therapy, like within the home, but even that has been decreased more and more and more. So you've got to take accountability for yourself. You've got to take accountability for your health. No one's going to do it for you. All right. So I just definitely want you guys to think about that. And I can't tell you how many times, like, I've had patients where they're not taking their medications. So it affects my job, it affects what the nurses are doing, it affects the physician's plan of care, but even more so, it affects that patient. It affects the individual. But once you tap in, because you're in the home environment, just this week alone, I had a patient that had a prescription for a medication that costs $2,700 for a 6-month supply. So imagine that you need a medication that costs $2,700 for a 6-month supply. That's what, for around $450 a month for one medication. And keep in mind that over 50% of adults, American adults, 65 and over, take 4 or more medications. So just one of your medications costs $450 a month. Who's to say what the other ones cost? Like, how do you survive? How do you survive that way? So just start thinking about, like, yourself. I've seen, like, the analytics of my channel, and we have a wide range of age groups, but just start thinking about yourself 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 40 years from now, and start becoming the person that you're when you're 80, When you're 70, 80, 90, 100, start becoming the person that that person needs to be. You guys hear me say all the time, I want to live to be at least 105. So my goal is to be Felicia now, who 105-year-old Felicia can look back and be like, girl, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for tapping in and taking control of your health. I appreciate you for becoming a better version of yourself, for decreasing your body weight. And this is not about being skinny. This is about being healthy. I want you guys to be healthy. I want you to lower and decrease your chances for cardiovascular disease, diabetes, COPD. Let's lower the chances for that. That's what we're here to focus on. Okay, I'm going to take a drink and see what you guys are talking about. Yes. Kanisha, my mom says so true about health. Kanisha says we can't blame anyone. We have to educate ourselves. Yes, and we have to take better care of ourselves. That's a lot of money. Exactly. I was like, wow, this is a lot. Like $2,700. And like, the patient told me, it's like, I couldn't pay all of that at one time. So I said to them, how much does just 1 month? Can I just get 1 month's worth of it? And this is a cardiac, like this is a heart medication, something that your doctors told you that you needed. Like, you guys, imagine that. And then you're living on a fixed income. Just imagine. We don't want that. We want to decrease our risk for things like that happening. Health is wealth. Amen. I agree. And Kenisha says, I will never quit on myself. I agree. We can't quit. And like, that's why when I see memes like that flying around, I really just feel like, it doesn't matter how many times you fall off the wagon, whatever that means. I guess I used to think that like every time you restarted your journey that you had to like start over again. That's not true. You just pick up where you left off. Like stop quitting on yourself. Don't quit. Just pick up from where you left off and just keep going again. Like I said in that reel that I created on Instagram, you can start at the next meal, the next workout, the next month, the next week. Like you guys, you can totally do this. Like don't be discouraged and don't allow the outside noise from the world to discourage you. Like no, tap in, tap in. This is the time to do it. This is the time to get serious about your health and become the best version of yourself that you can be. Yes, Kanisha agrees. Pick up where you left off. Amen. We have to take better care of ourselves. So I just wanted to go over a few more things with you guys. I like to give you guys actionable steps. So this is not the video like where I will talk about quick ways in which you can take better care of yourselves, but I can just drop in a few ways real quickly before we move on about a few tips to increase your lifespan. And I'll do a full video about this later and give you guys like more. Sometimes I don't like it when people like just drop things, but then like there's no context around it. So that's what I'm gonna do. The thing I said I don't like, right? So a few things that you can do is to increase your longevity is to try to obtain a healthy body weight, aim to decrease your stress, increase your sleep because most of us do not sleep enough. Aim to increase your physical activity and also aim to eat well. And I know those are very general, but those are not the objective of this particular video. So again, I'll go back through and talk about those more in another video. So now I can't leave without definitely encouraging you guys. So I just want to say whether this is your first time ever starting a weight loss journey, or if you're like me and this is like your 100th time, not 100th, but I can guarantee you that most people that have become successful on their weight loss journey, they would probably tell you like the time that they achieved their goal was not the first time that they ever attempted. So yeah, I just want to say again, congratulations. I am so proud of you. I would love for you to subscribe and like hang out here on the channel where you can get more inspiration and more of the real. Like I'm not here to sugarcoat things and make you guys feel like this is like easy peasy, but I am here to encourage you to let you know that it's definitely possible. So there is no better time to start. Like this is the best time. And here's a few reasons why. I'll give you two reasons. One, take the wave of the newness and the freshness of the new year. I mean, literally people everywhere are like, new year, new me. And I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, even those of us, like I mentioned before, that have been on this journey for quite some time, We're even tapping in. Like, this is probably the best. Like, everyone's eating healthier than they've ever eaten before. People are probably working out more than what they've worked out before. I mean, you'll even see, like, um on social media accounts, or you'll see, like, on YouTube, people that typically only talk about, like, business or entrepreneurship or finances. Like, even them, they're starting to share what they're eating in a day. They're sharing their workouts. Even the mommy vloggers are, like, tapping in and paying more attention to what they eat, and getting their workouts in. So I would say ride that wave. Like, find accounts that truly inspire you, and just kind of like ride that wave of that newness until you become more confident in yourself, and until you're able, that once that wave does die, because it will. Like, most people, like, you guys, we're human. So most people only have the not most people, all people only have the ability to focus on so many things within a time frame or whatever. So some people will decide, like, I can't do that right now. Not that they don't care about their health, but they will decide that right now I cannot make my health a priority in my life. And that is okay too, because it happens, right? So, but right now, while everyone is like amped up, ride the wave, and you can find your stride. And even for those of you, I work out at home, but for those of you that do go to a gym, or you want to go to a gym, you're so nervous, like, you just want to go to the gym for the first time, you want to go and get on the treadmill, you want to lift some weights, you can't really afford a personal trainer right now. If you can do that, I recommend. But you're so nervous, what are people going to say, what are people going to think? Can I be honest with you? Yes, there are, like, some rude people in the world, but for the most part, most people are self-absorbed and they're not even paying attention to you. They're not. You're not that important. We're not that important. I can tell you, like, most people are so, like, into trying to better themselves that they're really there focusing on themselves. Like, they're really not thinking about you. And for those that do have, like, negative things to say, just ignore it and move on. But I can guarantee you, most people will be so proud. And even if they're not paying attention to you, there will be some that probably feel, like, so proud because they too remember, like, what that first time was like. Like, they'll probably be more proud of you than anything else. So, and also, like, use this time, if you're on social media, you can use that, like, as a platform to hold yourself accountable. But if you don't, you can, like, leave me messages here. I will be your biggest cheerleader, promise. Okay. Or find a friend or a family member. Just find someone that you can, like, not just be accountable to, but someone that's also going to, like, motivate you and inspire you to keep going. So definitely ride that wave, ride the newness. And then the second reason why I feel that this is the best time is because you guys owe it to yourselves. Like, how many times have you said, this is going to be the year? This is going to be the time. I'm going to do this once and for all. Like, you truly owe it to yourself to become the healthier version of yourself. You Wait, let me back up. If weight loss is your goal, you owe it to yourself to start losing weight. If getting healthy is your goal, you owe it to yourself to start getting healthy. Okay. I don't want to make the assumption that that is what your goal is, or that's what you're working on. What I'm saying is that if that is your goal, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Like, stop waiting for everything in life to just line up perfectly so that you can finally take a chance on yourself. Because I hate to be the one. No, I love to be the one to say it to you. That's never going to happen. Like, life is never going to line up just so perfectly and say, oh, Felicia, here you are. Ding, 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 ding. We made this just for you. Now you can focus on your weight loss journey. That is not the way life works, guys. You have to fit your journey into your life. And, like, I am here to continuously give you guys actionable steps and teach you how to do that and inspire you along the way. So, you deserve, again, to be the best version of yourself. You deserve to be happy today. And I can promise you, so many times I'll have clients and patients that say to me, and I understand the mindset because I was there before too. And they, well, actually, no, I wasn't. But let me tell you, so they would say, I can't wait until I lose insert however many pounds here, then I'll be happy. Or I can't wait until I'm a size and then I'll be happy. But I can promise you guys that when you start showing up for yourself, and when you start keeping the promises that you made to yourself, your confidence will grow and you will become happy before you even hit that 10 pound, 30 pound, 50 pound, 100 pound mark. You will become a happier person. So if you're unhappy now and you feel stuck now, just start taking little steps each day, putting in healthier habits. And I promise you, you will start to become a happier version of yourself. And it'll happen before you even hit that goal. I promise you that. Because what happens is like your confidence starts to improve because you start keeping the promises that you said you were going to, the promises you said you were going to do to yourself, you start keeping them. And like once you start keeping promises to yourself, listen, unstoppable. You hear me? You will be unstoppable, completely unstoppable. So that's what I had to say today. I just wanted to share this video with you guys. I'm going to hop into the chat. You guys, if you have questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Kanisha says health is wealth. Yes. My mom says she fell off the wagon so bad. Wait, let me. Okay, it's kind of funny when you like witness something and then you read it. Hold on, let me get my coffee so I don't spit it out. Okay. My mom says, fell off the wagon so bad during the holidays. And when I went to the doctor the other day, I was mad at myself. So I'm striving to push better and do better for me. Absolutely. And you know, like you're really good about like when you make up your mind, you keep going. So and there's really no falling off the wagon. Sometimes we just make choices. Like even for myself during the holiday, I made choices to slow down necessarily on like the weight loss, like losing that number on the scale because I wanted to enjoy myself. I wanted a little bit more freedom and flexibility. Like I don't really believe anymore. I used to, but I don't truly believe anymore that there's really like this whole falling off. Like your health is it's a part of your life. So sometimes you make choices that don't contribute to weight loss, you know, but you're okay. Just get right back in there. You're doing fine. Yes, at least you're still going. Yes, absolutely. Kanisha says, I know I'd be in my own little world, but I love connecting with people. Yes, most people that are at the gym, they're really just kind of like in their own world. They are, or sometimes like they'll connect and like say hi, or you know, they'll be happy, they'll cheer you on. I can guarantee you, most people that actually care about themselves and care about their health, they are nice and kind people. And I'm sure that just smile and they'll smile back. And if they don't, oh well. Oh well. Um, Thank you, Kanisha. Kanisha says great live. And she says, yes, because when I work out, I get in my zone and feel amazing after each workout. Yes, especially when I eat better. Yeah, there's just something so amazing about like when you're eating well and you're working out and you're taking care of yourself, like how can you not feel amazing? Like how can you not feel happy? How can you not? It's nearly impossible. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this live video. I just wanted to share with you guys like why now is the best time. Now is literally the best time. I really hope you guys will give this video a big thumbs up so that other people can find it. I enjoy connecting with all of you guys. Check out Kanisha's journey, growing, healing, self-love. Check out her journey. Give her a follow. And oh, you guys, so 2023, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I literally just decided this morning. I think I'm finally going to go ahead and like start growing my Instagram. So follow me at happily ever after living underscore, I think. That's how much I don't pay attention to it. Yeah, happily ever after living underscore. This is me. Can you see me? Come over here and follow me on Instagram. I changed my bio to this is now. So Heal with Felicia, physical therapist, health and wellness coach. And I'm documenting my personal journey to restoring my own health, releasing weight, getting healthy while living happy. Here to inspire. And then I'll also put like how much weight I've lost. I'll continue to update that. So I finally found what I wanted to do with my Instagram. At first, that's like partially why I didn't really grow it because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. But now I just decided I want to document my own journey because I want people to like when you're losing weight, I don't want it to be like, oh my God, I gotta lose this weight. Heck no. Like we're gonna live happy while we're getting healthy and while we're releasing weight. Okay. So you can still be happy. Like I hate when people say, like, um, Oh, she's overweight. She must not be happy. What? Really? To be honest with you guys, like I think me being so dang on happy was like part of the reason I never really focused on the weight. I had everything I wanted in life. Like, why even? So yeah, that's not true. But yeah, follow me over on Instagram. I'm gonna try to post more of what I eat in a days, post more workouts, more of all of this stuff. Oh boy, I can't even believe I'm saying this to you guys because every time I say something to you, I feel like it holds me accountable. So, yes, we're going to make it fun. I love going hiking. I'll share that with you guys. I live in Florida. I love taking pictures of beautiful scenery. So, I'll be sure to share all of that. I don't share my family a whole lot, but I do share some of my family whenever they're okay with being on camera. So, yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and log out. I'll wait a few seconds. I appreciate you guys for jumping on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I love this platform. YouTube is my primary focus right now because I love it over here. And for all of my new subscribers, I thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you for just trusting me to give you some encouragement and some inspiration along your own journeys. Like that really means a lot because I know that when I was first starting my journey, I was looking for other people that I can even myself like draw inspiration from. And I just appreciate you guys for just trusting me to be along your journey. So if you're just joining, please go back and watch the replay. If you do watch the replay, let me know. Like leave me a comment or something. If anything resonates with you, subscribe, give it a thumb up, leave me a comment. I appreciate all of that, you guys. I'm really trying to grow my platform here on YouTube. Again, this is my main priority for 2023. We're going all in. We really are going all in. So until the next video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.